Okay, what age means in the fight game and why it's so important. I'm gonna make this a quick video. Um, I see it a lot, but age is it's important in the fight game, and I don't understand a lot of. And most of me is making this video because I just watched the Poirier highlights and from when he was younger now, and also big part of this is Lomachenko versus Lopez. How people are saying Loma is too old. Which makes absolute no sense that he's too old. Get out of here. Give me a break. He's too old. Are you kidding me? He's 32. He's literally in his... I'll say he's in his physical prime, you know? He's not in his physical peak, but in his physical prime. Now, let me just say this. When you're in your physical peak from ages 20, like physical peak from ages, if you're fighting, like if you're training, you're constantly training, you're in your physical peak at 30, 31. That's when you have your speed, your power, everything is just aligned. Just physically, not mentally, just physically. You can have your speed and your power. Your power is gonna go up, and I'm talking about grip strength and also like punching power. Punching power always increases until you're in your mid 40s to maybe even early 50s. Grip strength stops once you're in your late 50s. It starts to go away, your grip strength. Mid to late 50s, that's when your grip strength starts to get weaker. But it keeps growing every year. Power, in terms of just pure power, not speed, just pure power, it starts to decline at late 40s, in your late 40s. Punching power and kicking power and whatever. In your late 40s, it starts to decline, which means that it's still growing. 34, 35, 36, 37, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, you know, up to there. Your power is still growing, and then 47, it starts to decline, or even 46, it starts to decline. It's different for everyone. You just average. So I was just watching Dustin Poirier highlights, you know, or I was just watching his old fights too. I was watching the same combos he was throwing at when he was 20/19/18 even. It looked fast, you know. It had speed, but it didn't have the same amount of power, you know. And the thing that caught me by surprise was when I looked at Dustin in specific, because he likes to, when he throws punches, it's kind of like a Nick Diaz type, you know, when he has you against the cage, just throwing punches. It's not his technique. Look, I can't look at other fighters because their technique differs, you know. Technique makes a difference in speed and, you know, how you throw a punch and everything. Like Conor, I can't look at his old footage and say, oh wow, you know, Conor is faster now, or Conor was faster before, because maybe before he used to load up more, you know. What if he didn't load up before? Maybe he was faster when he was 16, 17, 18, you know, which I doubt he was faster then. So Poirier, he throws kind of the same way, like 95% he throws the same way. So the point is, when he was 18 to like 21, because I'll say that's where people think, like the average bloke thinks, oh, when I was 18, or, you know, when someone is 18, 19, 20, you know, that's when they feel the best, you know, that's when they're the fastest, that's when like, oh, when I was like, I just hear from like 40-year-old men, 50-year-old men, oh, I wish I was 18 again, or something, like, oh, I feel 18. Oh, bro, he's 18, he could beat, you know, he's gonna beat that 30-year-old man, you know. That's just crazy to me, because I guarantee an 18-year-old version of yourself and a 30-year-old version of yourself, if they both fought, your 30-year-old version would whip that kid's, you know. So what I'm getting to is Poirier, in those videos, he looked fast. He didn't have the power, though. You could see he doesn't have the power. In his mid-20s and his late 20s, and even now, he's definitely hitting harder. Even in those combinations, he's hitting way harder. And his speed and agility, reflexes and everything, I can't really say about the reflexes and everything, because I really didn't even look at that. And even if I did, again, technique, it's changing, he's evolving, so I can't really say anything about it, because it's kind of unfair, because he's getting better technique wise and mentally, not physically. I can't say physically, because if I do say he's getting better physically, how do I know it's not through his training, you know? How do I know that his training is not making him look faster, or his training is making him look, you know, sharper or something, you know? I can't say, oh, he looks better. He physically looks better at 40 years old because, or for example, this guy looks better at 40 years old, yet he actually looked better, you know, at 20 physically. 1 second. Just keep that in mind. Just keep that in mind and think about that for a second, because I need to think about that. Okay, now that you have got that data down, I'm sorry, it's too hot. I had to turn on the fan, and yeah. So now I look at Poirier's fight. Oh yeah, well I looked at that highlight when he was 18, 19, 21 to now. He looked more stronger. His speed. The only thing, two things I could judge is his power and his speed. His speed looked the same at 24, 25. You know, I'm not gonna lie, it looked a bit slowed down at 29, 28, late, or even mid. Like late, 28, 29, looked a little bit slower. But, and this is a big but, he was loading up more. So, you know, and I know I said I did it to him because he doesn't load up and he has the same style. At the same time, you know, he's the closest I could get to, the closest fighter I could get to where I could see how they're like same thing that they did when they were younger. However, in one fight he did not load up, and like when he was doing a barrage, it was against Eddie Alvarez, and his punches looked the same speed. Like if not, it maybe even looked even faster. You know, at older age, you know, but most likely it was just same speed, but maybe because of the camera, more frames or something, I have no idea. Maybe I could see it better that he looked faster in the new one. I have no idea, but main point being is, let me just give you what I think age. Alright, let's say you're 15 years old, you hit puberty. Well, you already hit puberty at 15. Everything, you're done growing. Your weight wise, everything is done growing. Okay, you're 15 years old. And so you're 5'10", you're 15, and you're gonna stay 5'10" and 15 at 30 years old. And you weigh at 15, you weigh 180 pounds. You're 15, you weigh 180 pounds, or actually you weigh 170. Okay, 170. You're 15, you're 5'10", you weigh 170. Okay, now you're 16, you weigh the same. 17, you weigh the same. Up to 39 or up to 50, let's say. Okay, now, the point I'm getting to is, what year would be the best years in terms of fighting? Alright, now, I'd say this, from 15 to 19, you're gonna get, of course, every year you're gonna get stronger and faster and everything, but the only really thing that's better from those years, according to your prime or peak physical years, which is, in my opinion, 25 to 27, around there. Everyone's different, but 25 to 27 mainly, is your recovery time. When you're a kid, you recover. You could literally when you're a kid, you could get hurt, do crazy stuff, and the next morning you wake up, you're like, who cares? Even if it does pain you, you're like, who cares? It doesn't, like, because mental does a little bit hit in that, but you're like, who cares? You could stay up till however you want, and wake up the next day and not pay for it, you know. You could stay up and you don't have to sleep, and the sleep won't catch up to you while you're 24 and 25. If you don't sleep, you're gonna be tired as hell, or even 23, you know. But you're, of course, when you're 15 to 19, you're not gonna be strong. You don't have the man strength, you don't have the man speed, maybe. You don't have the speed yet. It's some people, you know. And then from 21 to 22, that's my other 21 to 22, you're not going to be as fast as recovering, or 20 to 22, you're not going to be really fast recovering, but we're going to start to develop that man strength. You're not going to have it yet, but you're starting to get it. From 23 now to 27, you're going to get that man strength, you're going to get strong, you're going to get fast, and then 28 to 35, you know, so on and so on. You're going to lose some speed, you know. You're always going to lose speed. After 31, you lose speed. Or after, everyone's different, but on average after 31, so 32, you start to lose a little bit of speed and a little bit of reflex. Alright, and that's it. Thank you guys for watching.